You're listening to Bodhi Light Tales, the podcast for mindful people on the go. Hello, this is Miao Guang. Today's Bodhi Light Tale is Living with Contentment. Once upon a time, a philosophy student named Alex attended a metaphysics lecture. After the lecture, a particular question arose in his mind, so he went and asked his teacher, "What is love?" The teacher looked at Alex and replied, "Why don't you go to a wheat field and bring back the best and finest looking bundle of wheat? However, you can only walk there going forward, and throughout the journey, you must not turn about." Accepting his teacher's instructions, Alex proceeded to walk towards the field. The whole wheat field was blooming with freshly grown wheat, golden in color and ready for harvest. Birds were chirping as he took his first step onto the field. Not long into his exploration, the student came across a beautiful bundle of wheat. As he was about to pick it out, he stopped and thought to himself, "I'm sure there is a prettier bundle ahead." And so he walked further into the wheat field. He came across another beautiful bundle of wheat, which he was again tempted to pick out. However, he stopped and thought again, "This wheat field is huge. Surely there are prettier bundles of wheat ahead." Having the same thought over and over again, Alex ended up walking across the entire field. But he was unable to pick out a bundle of wheat that satisfied his tastes. His search for the finest bundle ended in miserable failure. Dejected, he reflected on his thoughts. "My teacher told me that I can only pick one bundle and cannot turn back. I saw many beautiful bundles of wheat, but I worried that there were prettier ones ahead. As I continued through the field, I realized that none were better than the previous ones I had seen. Therefore, having reached the end of the wheat field, the student felt quite dejected because he had missed the beauty of so many bundles along the way. He was so caught up trying to find the best and finest. In the end, he missed many opportunities to appreciate what was right in front of him. Each bundle he saw would have easily satisfied his tastes had he simply gone for one ready for the harvest. In other words, a bundle that met the basic needs of being ready to be cultivated into cereal crops. He returned to his teacher to share his thoughts and feelings. Having heard what his student had to say, his teacher simply said, "This is love." This story highlights that when we are faced with choices in life, we are often attached to the large over the little, the beautiful over the ugly, and the rich over the poor. We tend to seek more than what we need. In the end, however, we end up overlooking our basic needs. In reality, what is most important is finding what is most suitable and appropriate for our individual needs. Especially when a couple gets married, it is important to get the timing right. When trying on a pair of shoes, they must fit comfortably. When cooking a dish, it is important to have the right balance of flavors. In life, we must know when to retreat and when to advance. As long as we understand this truth, we will surely live a carefree and comfortable life. However, how do we really achieve this state? Some people blindly use their power and authority as they seek advancement in their careers. But in the end, they may not always achieve their hopes and dreams. Some people dream of becoming a millionaire. But is this not delusional if they cannot even provide for themselves? Some people are attached to the concept of love, yet are oblivious to what they already have. Making choices that leave you content and fulfilled requires wisdom. We are faced with many choices in life. Yet, the value and worth of our life can vary depending on the choices we make. If you are able to achieve this, you will surely lead a life full of happiness and satisfaction. Just as Venerable Master Xing Yun says, "Wealth and glory please only contented people. Heaven and earth, sun and moon, belong to whoever delights in them." This is Miao Guang. Thank you for listening to Bodhi Light Tales. Subscribe to us and have stories delivered to you every week. May your day be filled with happiness and wisdom.